At the crossroads of empires, many nations and cultures lie, forever divided into eternal wars. Christians, Muslims, Jews, and atheists. Brothers or enemies, there is always a conflict to be expected in the Middle East, such as is our goal to unite the peoples of Turkey. After the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, many factions rose up to the occasion to declare their own governments, with their own interests and ideals, such as our own. We are the Turkish Workers' Republic, otherwise known as the Trabzon Commune, and with tensions rising, will we unite Turkey in its whole? Will the eternal wars of the Holy Land end? Or will the revolution fail and our brethren stand divided? This is Collapsing World, Rise of Radicalism, and how I, as the Trabzon Commune, created the greatest caliphate ever, under communism. Enjoy. Hello everyone, my name is Jim Parker117, and welcome back to another episode in the world of Hearts of Iron 4, Collapsing World, Rise of Radicalism. Last time we played Armenia, and the time before that we played Armenia. Today we're playing not Armenia, we are playing the Trabzon Commune. And you may be wondering, John, why would you ever play as Turkey? There are Turks there. Well, not only do I love Turkish people, they have a pretty good focus tree when they decide to be communist. So we are going to be doing that, and you may be wondering, what are we doing today? We are going to be nominating the Tartar, fostering the new Islamic revolution, and then down here, all the way over here, we're going to declare the Islamic Soviet Union. And our goal today, as you can tell by this map that has no sources, no link, no one even told me that this was real. This could have been made by like an Afghani in their underwear in their mom's basement 30 years ago. And I wouldn't know. But this is the map we're going to go off of our territorial expansion today because we want to unite all of Islam under a Soviet banner. And if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more Collapsing World in the future, let me know. If we can hit 1,000 likes, I'll get it to you as soon as possible. I know I said 3,000 likes last time, but you guys considerably did not hit it, so that's okay. We're going back to 1,000. So yeah, if you want to see that, just let me know. And yeah, let's get started. So this is how we start. We have less divisions than Armenia, and I assume they're going to be even worse. Yep, this one's ass. Ass ahoy and ass ahoy. I don't even know what I'm going to change them to, because they're all bad. Okay, organized infantry. I can't train it. Can I change things to it? Nope. Alright, I guess they'll all be cavalry today. Except for the Mountaineer. We'll keep the Mountaineer because he's a mountain. And that's pretty cool. And of course, we're going to get our best general, General Mirsaid Kaladargelovich Sultangaliev. And he's going to lead our army to greatness. And our troops, get this, are going straight on Armenia. For no reason. Not a reason in the world. Anyway, one factory, you know what we gotta do. Civ greed. We probably will also weapons greed. You know, that Civ is not being built in a decent time. 1,407 days, okay. And once again, just like the Armenia decisions, we have the ability to get a military factory, and it's even cheaper this time. During Armenia's adventure, it was 200, but now it's only 150, so that's gonna be pretty good. And we are going to start with the only focus we can do, which is the first Congress. Let's get her running. Let's see, does anybody want to sell to me? Thank you, Swastika Nation. I will take all of your guns for one factory. Anyway, the first Congress. Today we stand politically isolated, with only the Georgians by our side. Man, that's a surpriser. That's a real shocker. And the Soviets having a very brittle alliance with us. We are surrounded on all sides by potential enemies, people who want to destroy us and extinguish the revolution of proletariat before it can succeed. We get 2+ war support. Let's go ahead and get fight back against corruption, because I think that helps us with our, yeah, it helps us with our low popular support. And do we not have, okay, we do have cores on all our land. I was afraid for a second. And by the way, I know Chris Dibbs did this exact same thing like a week ago. I suffer from a horrible disease, an absolutely awful disease called not giving a fuck. The Purge the Enemies of the Revolution's good because if you combine it with, where is it? Where's my political loyalty? My political loyalty is gone. Oh no. While I would love to get Dave Walker or his brother Alexander Walker or Bob White, my favorite Turk, today we are going to get Dave Simpson, because I love the Simpsons. My favorite Simpson is Peter Griffin. Dave Simpson is gonna help us. He will also help us get our army XP up. Bring on political reform. Now we're going to rally the workers' spirits, which will give us some army XP. And I don't know which doctrine we're going to go down. I think we're gonna do mass assault and then do cavalry. I think we're gonna speed max, because if we look, we get +5 division speed right here. And look at that. Whoa, we actually have government people, and they're really good. We don't have a security minister or a national cabinet, but that's okay. Whoa. These give a lot of good bonuses. I'm gonna get the young economist. Actually, no, I'm not, because we have 2 factories. We have 2 civs. I don't think -5% consumer goods is gonna help us that much. But he will be taken later. However, I will get a ground support expert so we can start having our Air Force tick up as well. There we go, and now we can do the second Congress. Finally, we have come at a time where much of our internal issues have been resolved, and we can now move on to properly organizing our society into a functioning state. Public support has increased, our army is greater, no it's not, and now we are ready to elect a new chairman of the party. With these reforms comes a time where the workers can be happy and prosper, and where the evils can be successfully rooted out. We will change Turkey for the better, and we get our holy +2 war support. Our horses will be unstoppable, because we are going to use, I don't know, the G. G for Turkey. Oh, we got our factory back. Aw, man, they're not selling anymore. You bastard. We need to sell more. Sell more guns. I need them. Anyway, we can start on our mass assault doctrine. There we go. We sent officers to the Soviets, and now we're going to improve our reputation, which will help low popular support. Resistance growth speed will go down, even though we don't control any non-core territory, but, you know, it's fine. And we're going to do our first, the means of warfare decision, which gives us a military factory for free. See, look, there it is. Yippee. Oh, they're selling more guns. Quickly, buy them up. Now, we got them. Sagakron wins Armenian election. Are they doing a nothing burger? They do get a war goal on me, but it's a lot later. I'm on to you, Armenia. You see, my question is, where are the research slots? Oh no. Is there no research slots? Ooh, wait, look, this gives me +10 speed. Okay, so speed maxing is the idea. Speed maxing is the concept with our cavalry, and eventually our motorized divisions. We got a speed max. Oh, justify war goal time? Oh, I'm gonna like this path. Oh, I found one. I found a research slot. Do we only get 3? Wow. I think this is the least amount of research slots I've ever gotten. What is this? What was the mod developer trying to say about communism? Or Turkish people? Or both? Let me know in the comments below what you think he was trying to say. We can't do this yet because it's not 1923, but we can advance or announce party elections, which I'm not going to do yet because we're going to do the fate of the Ottoman era officers. Oh, did you just cancel my gun? How dare you, Poland? I'm gonna buy from my good friend Ishan Soviet Republic. I wonder. Okay, so this makes me lose 30,000 manpower, right? If I go over here and spam this, now I have 0 manpower. And if I click it now, minus 30,000 to 0, still 0, and I can cancel it and get all my manpower back. Let's go! Can I afford to make these guys 14 width? Yeah, basically. Let's make them 14 width. Anyway, now we can do the 3rd Congress, and we have a year before we can start expanding. I don't think we can expand in less than a year. I don't think we have the ability. There we go, the 3rd Congress. Ooh, this time we get 4 war support. Man, we're rich. And all this support for the war. Go indoctrinate the young soldiers. We'll come back for the research slot, because if we look at our neighbors, you're probably rushing down. Yeah, you can just go here and get war goals on all my shit. You, who is my only other foe, I can actually see what you're up to. Okay, you can start justifying this. Actually, do I unlock it earlier? I do. I unlock it 6 months earlier than they do. And the cool thing about this focus is in combination with the Turkish Midnight, we get +25 surrender limit. So they have to take every single province to capitulate us. So I don't think we're going to be losing anytime soon. If you remember anything from the Armenia videos, this nation was a real tough cookie. Or since we're Turkish, a real tough kebab. Alright, now it's time to do the role of religion, which obviously we want to have super religion in our nation so we can foster the new Islamic revolution. So I presume in order to nominate the Tartar, I have to keep Sunni Islam. State is atheism bad. So we're gonna keep Sunni Islam as the state religion. And now we're going to do the 4th Congress. And there we go, we got the means of warfare decision back so we can get another military factory. But there we go, the 4th Congress. Today we organize ourselves for a final time before the marches of unification come. Tomorrow Anatolia will be won, and we must be the ones that have lasted that long. So let us not waste any time. Mobilize our resources, reorganize our industry, and send our men to the front. Minions, tonight we steal the crescent. Okay, so we can't do Dreams of a New Union yet. So let's go ahead and do announce party election. Elections within the TKP. So I assume we do people have faith in the current administration. And then we're going to nominate the Tartar, which goes our new leader, which is that. I think it's the general I couldn't pronounce. Yeah, it's him. So he's gonna lead our nation now. I wonder if he's gonna remain a general. I'll make him a field marshal. Get out of here, other field marshal. You're not good enough anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. There we go. We got our good guy. And we can replace them with Dr. Mehmet Sefik Husnu Demir. He's a brilliant strategist, so I'll give him that. Anyway, let's get the means of warfare. Give us a third factory. Actually start making artillery. Oh, Syria declared war on Lebanon. And Lebanon's pushing. Go Lebanon! Go! Oh, I don't think Lebanon's doing too hot. No, Lebanon. I'll establish Islamic schools in your honor, Lebanon. But anyway, it's January of 1924. So after we get the foster the new Islamic revolution, I'm going to pop over and we're going to start on our expansion tree. Foster a new Islamic revolution. This will give a plus 10 division speed. What are we at right now? Let's see. We're at plus 5. We can do a lot better than that. I need 75 army XP so I can get another plus 5. And then this will give us plus 15. Or we're plus 10, so we get plus 15. And then, of course, we have the bonuses from mass assault. Let's see, how long do we have before the Turks start doing their thing? June? I think if we rush it, we're gonna be able to take out the Eastern Army before the Turkish National Movement declares war on us. Hopefully. So let's rush to it. So dreams of a new union. We'll expand our arsenals, which will give us 2 military factories, so I can finally start making trucks and support equipment, so I can actually support my equipment and my divisions and put them on my cavalry. All right, so I have plus 10 division speed, plus 10%. This didn't change. It's still 7. In fact, it's only going down. Did I hit the maximum? I wonder. Ah, I see. So motorized is when we'll really start going fast. But we can't afford that right now, so we're gonna stay with our pathetic 7 kilometers an hour cavalry. Ugh, not good. Go, and now we're going to declare the reclamation government, which will make us the Soviet reclamation government of Turkey and give us some artillery. So maybe I'll be able to put artillery on my divisions. Go, the Soviets send us artillery 500. I will take it and put some support artillery on my divisions. I can afford it. Yep, I can afford it. So let's pop those on there, and let's see, who can we go after? Let's retake the east, deploy these quickly. And we really need to blitz the Eastern Army, because if we don't, they're going to sneak up on us, the Turks, the other Turks, the bad Turk. And we can also get a 5+5 division speed from flexible organization, so now we are sitting at a plus 20. There we go. We are going to retake the East, and while we do that, we are going to work on our factories. Or should I get the research slot? Ooh, an army that will unite Turkey. Division attack on core territory. Is this my core territory? No. I only have claims here, so why would I get that? Doesn't really help me that much. I don't even get a claim on that one. I guess I'll get it later. Let's invest in new building tools and set up our micro. You guys go like that, and then your job is to go and take this. Go to Erzurum, and then down. You go like that, and then you attack there. Let's see how we do. I think we're doing pretty well. I'll even put it on 4 speed. And we're gonna get our first little encirclement. I'm gonna try and sneak in behind them. Ooh, and these guys want to send me 1 convoy each. That's nice. And the what? What the hell are you? What the fuck? Drill new Ordenstat. What does that do? Why is a chud here? Well, we don't really need any of Germany, but I have a feeling they're not gonna stay in only Germany, so we'll deal with that when we deal with that. But as of right now, we are absolutely dunking on the other Turks. Let's take Harput and go to Kalan, and we'll encircle like 4 more divisions, which is woo-wee. That be nice. There we go. We finished the encirclement in the east, so now all the other guys are rolling over or clomping over. I don't know how horses move. There we go. We broke that. So now we're just going to use our superior speed, 6 kilometers, to run around. Yep, I'm going to distract all their units and then use that to take all their victory points. But just like me, it's going to take them every single province to capitulate them. We'll get our free army XP and our general will get better. So that's nice. And there we go. We have taken out the Eastern Army. How long would we theoretically have? They haven't done this focus yet. So I could have time to go after Kurdistan, which would secure my eastern flank. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have enough stuff to train another division, which is kind of scary. Oh, integrate Maltia, integrate Dersim, integrate Van. I can integrate. By golly, I will. Crush the Kurdish rebellion. We should be able to take out the Kurds before the Turks justify on me. There we go. Crush the Kurdish rebellion. This one should be really easy because they don't have anything on my border. They have like 4 divisions. But nevertheless, I will micro because I like to micro. It's a very important thing. I'm also going to declare war on Maku. And Maku has a minus 30% division defense, so I'm going to just roll into there. And there we go. Let's watch it. Let's watch them crumble. Oh, there are their other divisions. I had a feeling they had more. And now they will have less because I am going to kill them. Yep, and there goes Maku. Can I integrate Maku? Yep, I can integrate Urmia and Maku. And all I have left is little pockets of resistance, and I think that's going to be the end of them. It's not, even though they have no victory points left. I love plus surrender limit on my enemies. And I'm going to prepare for the future. I'm going to make him the combined arms expert, because I might get motorized. I don't know about mechanized, but I might get motorized. And I'll also get ambusher, why not? Get some extra entrenchment in there. And there we go. There goes Kurdistan. I said there goes Kurdistan. Okay, it just ended. We didn't have to have a peace deal. Let's go ahead and integrate that. God, we are losing a lot of political power, but that's okay. And now we need to prepare for the war with the Turkish national movement, which I know is coming. We are going to get a lot more manpower from our conquered territories now, because in one day, yep, we got cores. And we just jumped up like 200,000 manpower. Oh, but the Turks are declaring war on the Karakokogogogos. That's tasty. Unfortunately for them, I'm gonna go to war with them now. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Butterino. And there we go. We are just gonna roll on in. Go aggressive, because they have nothing on the border. Go, Turkish people, go! Let the speed guide you. Or apparently let the speed not guide you, because you're just not moving. Got a nice old encirclement down here. They don't really know they're encircled because it's a pretty large encirclement, but they are encircled. Yeah, they're gonna die once I take Adapazari. And there they go. Now, I'll be fair. I think they deserve that. I deserve the rest and all the Navy. Before you get upset, that's one more state than you would have given them. So I don't want to hear it. But yeah, that was the last Turkish guy who can declare war on me. The only other person who can declare war on me in this area is Iraq and Armenia. But it's not for a long time. Iraq will do it. We gotta keep going. I'm gonna offer the Kikilians a peaceful end. Oh yeah, I gotta integrate all this stuff. I almost forgot. Let's start with where there's the most factories. This has a mill in it, so let's do Ankara and Adzaparazi. Let's see if they say yes. Are they gonna say yes? What if I pick a focus? If I pick a focus, will you say yes? I'll offer the Green Army unification while I wait. I assume not. Oh, I just didn't get an event for it. Okay, let's go into the other Armenia, I guess. Oh yeah, and that canceled that. That makes sense. I guess let's empower our workforce. We've cut them in half. This is another nation where you'll have to take every single province. Yeah, we can't beat them 3-on-1. We'll empower our workforce. A good farmer is a happy farmer. Let's go ahead and push them out. I might have to pull back and let them in after I kill their divisions, because this does not look like a good place to try and push into, I'll be completely honest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull back. They're gonna take the bait? Yes, they are. Alright, and now we're gonna do the old switcheroo. Take that province, and encircle this one. Yeah. Quickly go into Alexandret while we take out these two. And my agency, the Turkey Flurky, is done. We can use that to reduce the planning of people. And there we go. Republic of Kikilia is dead. Let's see. After we do the Great Siphon, let's see if we can get the Green Army for free. Come on, Green Army, be a... They don't want to be a buddy. Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna have to be a murderer, I guess. Oh, look. Ukraine declared war on Russia. I don't think that's gonna go too well. But what is going to go well is we are just going to march straight into here. There we go. We got the Green Army. And then I think we're going to go after the Auto Potatoes after we restore the tourism industry, which is weird because the Russians can't really reach us right now. All I have to do is take this province and all of this is cut off. I'm also going to build some dockyards because not only will we need convoys in the future, but if I'm looking at this map, we're gonna have to go to Indonesia, and to do that, we're gonna need a navy. Why is supply really bad over here? No supply connection from capital. Where's my capital? Why is my capital hub in Malatya? How do you change your capital hub again? Whatever. I guess I just have to build a railway. Oh, okay. Your supply hub has to be connected. Okay. It's okay. That'll take 16 days. A little inconvenient. There we go. The day we declared war, we actually got it. Okay, Ankara. Alright, and now it moved. Alright, buddy. I don't know why it moved over there in the first place. This gives me 1 infrastructure in all of my states, so of course I'm going to min-max and make it so I get infrastructure in, like, all of the world. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna delay it for as long as possible. Let's go ahead and buy some guns from the Soviets. And there we go. We just encircled all these guys. Let's watch them crumble. Oh, look. They're on their little island. That's cute. Get rid of them, please. Oh, apparently I can't get across the little island. Oh, wow. I will let them in. The AI is dumb and will probably just march into the open province. Oh, look. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, you dumb division. They just don't go beyond this province. Come on, little fishy. Little turkey. Maybe they'll feel inclined to take the port if I let them. There they go. Okay, we're winning now. We're going to win. All right, all of you guys rush back to here. At least we got 1 division. And maybe we can finally take these 2. If I force attack? If I force attack again? Come on. Pop goes the weasel. We all love it. We all love when the weasel goes pop. Yay! Okay, we did it. And now we're going to do our final reunification focus, which is strike the west. Which is for the carrier. Go. This one should be a lot easier. Alright, let's see. Can we make our guys better? How about a nice 22 wit with engineers, motorized recon, no man. Can we afford this? Yes, we can. So yeah, this is our new division template. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And ooh, we got some battleships to add to my cool collection. There we go. Into the Caracacocos. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. But of course it will be a problem because my guys refuse to fucking attack. They just don't want to. See how easy it is when you actually move? Ooh, movement bonus on land? I will take it. We got even more. He's a level 6. There goes the Caracacos. And we did it. We united Turkey, sort of. Armenia still has some stuff. Syria has a little bit. And the Greeks and Bulgarians, they have a little bit too. But Anatolia dawns red. Reunify Turkey. We're now the People's Republic of Turkey. Yeah, and they're prepared. The Armenians could declare war on me at any time. I hope France and Germany bleed each other dry while I go and unite all the Islamic lands. Because I need a little bit from France, but I don't need a little bit from Germany. There we go. Anatolia dawns red. Now it's time for the 5th Congress. That's a lot of Congresses. Turkey stands united. The sun can finally set upon a red sky, as we have claimed all lands that should be ours, in not only the name of the nation, but also in the name of the people. The era of bandits, local warlords, and unsettled revolts are over. The Ottoman legacy is gone. Ideological divisions shall no longer yearn to tear the country apart, nor shall internal groups take interest. As for one, Turkey is finally won. And we get my favorite buff in the entire game, 2 war support. It doesn't even do anything anymore. And there we go. Bring on a new era of Islam. And we're gonna make our new faction, declare an Islamic front, the Islamic International, which I don't think I'm going to be inviting anyone to. I knew it! I didn't even get a warning. I didn't even get a warning and the Armenians declared war on me. Are you kidding? I knew it. Spy agency, activate. I'll let the last stand run its course. Armenia, you sly dog. Can't push me though. Let's counterattack immediately and march on Yerevan. Yep. Counterattack now on all fronts except for the ones where we have no supply. Why do we have no supply? Because no supply exists? But these guys have like no org, so let's attack them anyway. You have a lot of divisions, Armenia, for your small stature. Maybe don't leave cars open. There we go, we took Yerevan. We cut them in half, well, sort of in half, but we took their capital, so that's nice. And I don't think they have the Turkish buy, so they will have a normal surrender limit. Go, encirclement, 1 division. Better than 0 divisions. There we go, we encircled 2 more divisions, and if I do it right, I could get another one. There we go, we got 2. I think my elite divisions are going to be motorized. Gonna be 30 width, and then support artillery, engineers, motorized recon. This is my motorized division. It's gonna have the other G logo, and I can train up 4 of them. That's nice. These guys will be high priority, and they're super speedy. They're 12 kilometers an hour. I guess I'll finally do construct new roads. 29 infrastructure is pretty good for 1 focus, so I'll take it. And oh boy, look at how many civilian factories Yerevan has. Oh boy, can't wait to core that maybe. We've almost cored all of Turkey. We only have this little section left. I think I'm gonna pull back. I'm also gonna blow up Yerevan because I'm really mean. Yeah, they're taking the bait. Not down here though, but that's okay. They don't have to take it down there. And we are just going to crash into them. Try and disrupt them as much as possible on force attack. 3, 2, 1. Force attack on. There we go. We broke up into them. Now we're just gonna try and sneak around. Sneak up there. And Germany is really close to reunification. That's kind of scary. Because I looked at their focus tree, right? They're gonna annex Austria, Scandinavia. Those two we don't need. But they're also gonna attack Ukraine, Central Asia, which we definitely need, Tibet. So yeah, we kind of gotta be a little speedy. There we go. We took Yerevan and we took Nakhichevan. They're almost dead, but my guy is about to get encircled. Probably won't happen though because my divisions are very fast. And there we go. We encircled 4 divisions up here, or like 7 divisions up here, depending on your perspective, which is the main Armenia pocket. We did it! We took Armenia. We can't core them. That's okay. They're gonna be on liberated workers. But anyway, now we need to go into the Levant, which will make me declare war on Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, and Transjordan. Transjordan? Good for them. Unfortunately, they must die. Oh, Lord. The Czechs don't like me anymore. I don't want to trade with the Greeks. Norway. Let's quickly deploy my 5 super divisions, and we got a special guy just for it. But anyway, look at my... Oh my god, look at how fast they go! They're so speedy, and they're so strong, too. Sweep into Lebanon. There goes Syria, and then the other 2 should fall like little babies. So much so that I'm going to start the other focus. That's how confident I am. There goes Transjordan. And the Palestinians have a lot more divisions than they did last time when we played as Armenia, but it's not going to stop me. And that is kind of coming in at a bad time. My divisions didn't have time to get in order. But I could invite the Xinjiang People's Republic, and they are Muslim. I mean, they're Muslim land. I have to invade them later. Do I want to be at war with China? I gotta remember, some of these focuses I can only do it if I'm at peace. Yep, no thank you. God, I just need aluminum. Kingdom of Serbs. Thank you for your aluminum. And in order to take them out, I also have to take out the Kingdom of Hejaz and Nejd. So we will get Mecca in this war. Yeah, we're gonna lose some land, but it's okay. They won't get that far. We do not have enough to cover the front line. Let's fix that. Train up 17 more divisions. Double our amount, but let's push anyway. Yeah, we can't really attack that much, or whenever we take something, they just push somewhere else, so it doesn't really help that much. But oh well. Do I need to connect any supply zones? Yes, I do. To connect a lot, actually. We have broken into the Red Sea. Let's swipe up into Medina, because that's a supply hub. Now let's take Baghdad. And we took it, which gives me a lot more military factories. God, we just need so... Oh, they don't want to sell me anymore. Okay. Am I really going to have to buy from the Germans? I am going to have to buy from the Germans. I don't like them. Luckily, we have a motorized division over here, which makes short work of any Saudi Arabian divisions. I'm gonna go back on my conscription because we have 1,000,000 manpower, and we finally took Medina, so we can get a supply connection once we build a railroad, and that should help us actually beat up the Saudi Arabians. All right, let's send the motorized. God, they're just too good. They're just too good. Go into Kuwait. Iraq should be falling soon. See, look, that's what I'll say. All right. Motorized divisions, you are going to go down to Riyadh. Go really fast. Yep, and they got nothing left. I'm overrunning them. That's how fast my divisions are. We're just going to take all of it. There we go. So we're going to consolidate the Levantine territories, which gives me cores on all of it. Let's see, who would be next? Iran. Well, Iran's going to be super easy. Like, undeniably insane how easy it's going to be, because this little one has no divisions and Iran has a minus 30% division attack. And oh boy, I just realized we don't have a lot of fuel, but we do have a lot of oil now because we just conquered the Middle East. Yeah, we got 58 oil. Now then we're gonna get 54 oil. Yippee-ki-yay. And we're gonna get cores, so we're gonna get all that oil. Oh my god, they canceled. Everyone doesn't want to sell me aluminum. Now I have to buy from France. From France. Yep. It's just sad, really. The only thing Iran has going for it is that it takes a long time to kill them. Never mind. But now, we can finally do what we've been waiting to do this whole time. And that is declare the Islamic Soviet. We're going to be the Union of Islamic Soviet Socialist Republic, the ISSR. Yep, we officially have to fight Germany because we need Slovakia. Don't ask why I need Slovakia, the map said so. And there we go. We are now the Union of Islam, the final jihad. It is our natural step as an Islamic caliphate to reclaim all things Muslim. From the Arabian Peninsula to the Muslims of the steppe, Our empire shall reach a level of greatness previously unheard of. And apparently that includes Yunnan, Indonesia, Madagascar, and like half of France. But you know, Sicily too. But you know, Muslims need to be united. But anyway, I think we unlock more of our focus tree. Yep, there's no GFX, but that's okay. Oh wait, here's my research slot. Oh my god. Oh, research slot. I've been waiting for you. I think I'm gonna go after the Caucasus first. Yeah, let's go after the Caucasus first, since we already have Armenia. And can I do these like, oh man, I have to be at peace for them. So we can only do one at a time. Whatever. Oh, the Czechoslovak national state was why was it puppeted? Why did you puppet that? But anyway, crash into Armenia right now. Give me you. And then we're gonna go into here, and you're gonna give me you. And hopefully we're gonna get so much equipment from these little conquests that we'll be able to beef out our army. I'm thinking a lot more motorized divisions. They're like our special fighters. Yeah, can't train a lot right now, but we will be able to train a lot later. And there goes Azerbaijan. Not the very useful parts of Azerbaijan, mind you, but it's still more manpower for me. All right, I could go after these guys, even though I don't have a border with them. I should have a border with them, but the Western Cossacks took it from me. And they're going to be in a forever war with the Cossacks, so I can focus on other things. All right. Go across the Euphrates, got our cores. Now let's secure the Gulfs, which will make us go to war with Yemen in the Gulf Directorate. There we go. And I'm just gonna invade them both at the same time, and the embargoes start. Bolivia has embargoed me after everything I've done for them. Go crush the bodies, and this should be a little old stomp. There we go. Ooh, they had a navy. That'll be good for my collection. Oh, I almost forgot this one little state. Look at this. Gwadar. They have a little port. I didn't know that. A remnant of the Omani Empire. But now it's part of the Islamic Soviet Union. Tough break, kid. Alright, do we go after the Afghanis who are fighting the Khalates, which we would declare war on both of them? Do we go after the Greek and the Bulgarians who are fighting the Yugoslavs? Do we go after Egypt? I think it all depends on who has more aluminum. You have a lot of aluminum. Illyria has a lot of aluminum too. Yeah, we're gonna liberate the Rumelian Turks. We gotta spread out and make a good front line for our other troops with these probing divisions. Alright. I think we accomplished that. Yeah, we're just spreading like parasites. And there goes Bulgaria. I'll give Yugoslavia a state. They don't deserve much though. And yeah, while all their troops are in Anatolia, I'm just sweeping through their homeland. Might as well push them out of Anatolia as well. And into Athens we ride. That's not enough to capitulate them. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to go to Crete to end this war. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna take that navy that they were blocking the strait with, and I'm gonna take all of Greece and their little puppet too. And now, we're gonna crash into Yugoslavia, which will unfortunately give us a border with Germany, but we need the aluminum, so we also do need, according to this, we need all of Yugoslavia except for Slovenia. And I think Slovenia has a releasable nation, so we actually won't have a border with Germany. How fun. But we also need to take little Albania as well. Hopefully Germany gets tied. They're not getting tied up in Scandinavia. They're actually doing quite well. We need to go to Sicily. Let's see if we get a whirl on Sicily at all. We do not. I need Sardinia, and I need parts of the Italian coast. I think this is going to be like our one of 3 justifications is on the Sicilian Mafia. It's only 85 days, which is pretty good. So I'm going to start justifying on them. And depending on how long Yugoslavia takes, they're probably going to be our next target. And I'm going to take the navy I've built up and move them over here. It doesn't matter that you've embargoed me, America, because after this, I will have all the resources I will ever need. Yeah, we're just gonna crash in. Not even close. Oh, and I can make this guy a combined arms specialist, which will give me more motorized defense and such. Yeah, even though I have cores on Slovenia, you gotta follow the map. Gotta follow the map. The map doesn't joke around. Thank you, Malaysia, for being my best friend. I'm sad I'm gonna have to invade you. There we go. We're gonna take Albania, and then we're gonna take all of Yugoslavia except for, let me look really closely at this map. This state, the state that got automatically deselected. Nope, I need more than that. I unironically think this is what the map is telling me. So yeah, satellite Slovenia and those states take their navy, take their very small industry. They don't have any resources. Okay, there we go. We got the Slovenian People's Republic, who's gonna help me with garrison support. So yeah, we're gonna do reclaim Albar. So yeah, we're gonna break into Africa with their weird impassable territory. And just like that, we cross the Suez. Oh boy, we are unstoppable. Yep, there goes Egypt. Is there anything in Egypt we don't need? Don't think so. Yeah, we need all of it. And I guess let's, actually, we have a choice here. We can go to the west, and get Libya and such, or we can go down here. Man, I really wish this province extended like 2 more provinces, because then my borders wouldn't be really bad, but they're gonna be bad because we don't need half of Ethiopia. Do these guys have a navy? If they do, I'm gonna wait. Okay, they have 1 ship, and I just absorbed 21, so I think we're fine. Move, please. Damn, this navy is annoying. Okay, let's go through the strait, please. Can I not go through my own strait? No, I can. Is there another strait that I'm missing? There's no strait in the Adriatic, so why can't I move my ships? Okay, what if I just had you convoy raid? Okay, you need to stop repairing. Oh yeah, I can't do this while at war. Damn, I thought I was smart. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and force attack because I need this naval invasion to succeed. Even if it doesn't, I'll just build a port, okay? Build a port. Ooh, and I'm out of steel. That's a new one. And there we go. We have crossed the strait. And going into Toronto. There we go. Now, it's also very specific what I need from these guys. I need this state and Sicily. I will also take their 1 ship. I guess the rest I'll just puppet. The Sicilian Red Workers Front. Yeah, this is our progress so far. Go ahead and retreat our navy. Anyway, now we're going to actually go to Libya. I also need Romania, so let's start justifying on them. I think my super good motorized divisions will be enough to take out them. Can I really not? You know what? I don't even think they have any divisions. I'm just gonna garrison. Even if they do have divisions, I'll just run over them. We also need Sardinia for some reason, so I'm just gonna prepare that. Starting to run out of steel. So I will build infrastructure where I have steel. There should be a thing where you can sort states by what resource they have, because it is painful trying to find all these states with steel. Oh, found some more. Oh look, it's Jonas Simpson. I wonder if he's related to Dave Simpson. We got the whole family here. I wonder when we're gonna get Marg. Oh no! I forgot to take this state from Senussia, and I can't justify? Well, there's only one solution to that, is to give me you. And there goes Tripolitania. And I'm gonna be smart this time, and I'm gonna wait for my focus to finish before I declare war on Romania. There we go. Now we're at war with Afghanistan and Kalat, and I can declare war on Romania. Yeah, and they're too busy fighting each other that they didn't realize the true enemy. And yeah, our motorized are just cutting through Romania. Oh my god. They signed a white peace? Of course. Why wouldn't that ruin my front line and teleport all of my divisions over here? I think that also just gave them one of my state... Okay, I'm just gonna retake them, so it doesn't matter, but yep, there goes Romania. We need all of it, so all of it we will take. We also need all of Hungary. And we should be pummeling them in the air, because they don't have an air force. But my planes just aren't doing anything. They are basic planes. I gotta remember that. I should probably improve them and get better engines and heavy machine guns, but they don't have an air force, so it doesn't really affect me that much, whether my plans are dog shit. Go Malta for the Union of Islam, even though we don't need Malta. Whoops, let's get our little navy out. God, I hate that they fucking repair. Stop repairing. Anyway, let's go into Sardinia. And does this mean I can get Mussolini in my faction? Oh, they're not allowed to join factions. That's sad. That makes me sad. Oh, do these guys have a navy? Oh, Lord. I guess we'll send everybody. Oh, and there goes the Eastern boys. I had a fear this would happen. I just can't get naval superiority. There we go. I got it for a second. That's all they need. And Spain puppeted or got puppeted by France, which sucks because we need them. But we also need France, so it doesn't matter. Oh no. Are we gonna fail the naval invasion? We might land on this province. Okay, we might be able to salvage this. Yeah, we salvaged it. Yep, and there goes Sardinia. I'm gonna take Malta as well because, you know, the Ottomans wanted it, so might as well. And plus, it's too small to appear on my map, so I'm just going to assume a Muslim at one time controlled this island. And yeah, we have a lot of fronts with France. I guess let's go after Central Asia. Something confuses me, though. It's not on this map, but we have a thing that gets core on Mongolia. Like, all of Mongolia. So should I take Mongolia? I don't know. It depends how the borders will look. If I think the borders will look better with me controlling Mongolia. Oh yeah, and Tibet. Tibet's not on my map, but I still get control over... I get cores on all of the Himalayas. I might just make it contiguous. I might ditch the map a little bit and take this, just so I can connect to Yunnan, that little bit of Indochina, and Malaya. Let's see, who else do we need to justify on? We need to justify on Bane, I think. Yeah, we need to just find Spain. But we'll get that when we get France. You know, as with all the rest of these countries, I'm just gonna barrel on into them. There you go. I don't even think Hungary has any... Yep, no divisions. Tough break, Hungary. A scripted peace deal? Not in my watch. There we go. I'm at the point where I'm gonna start converting military factories into civilian factories because I have too much for my resources. I've actually never used this mechanic before. I hope this is turning into civilian. Yeah, that turns it into a civilian factory. That should bring me down to decent levels. I've never had that problem before. And yeah, I was wrong. Germany is not doing well in Scandinavia. In fact, they do kind of look like a target right now. There goes the best Marji movement. That's a big one. There goes Frunz's Red Army. And there goes the Orenburg Cossacks. Now, these guys have been fighting them for a long time. I'll give them some of it. The borders will be kind of weird, but I think they're gonna fight Russia, so it's gonna be fine. Oh, and they immediately embargo me too. I think we're gonna take a quick pit stop because we do need Slovakia. We are gonna invade Germany while they're distracted. If I can train the better ones, why not train the better? Let's train 48 more. Why not? That's weird. These two provinces don't connect. That's fine. A little annoying though. This is an invasion that's going to take all of our units and a significant amount of planes, but we have enough planes. And if we can just roll over Germany, then I think that's the end. Not the end of the video, but I think that's the end of all of our troubles because we're gonna be unstoppable, really. It'll also give us a good front line with France. And look at that, no Maginot France. That's gonna go well. There we go. Into Berlin we go. Yep, okay, it's starting off good, but all my planes need to arrive. Please tell me you don't have planes. Oh, they don't have planes. It's over. It's over for them. Come on, give me this encirclement. I want it. I want it badly. No. Reroute. Reroute the encirclement with my good divisions. Come on. Oh, we got 12 over there. And we did it. A lot of them died immediately, so you didn't get to see them in the encirclement, but they are no match for my Turkish immigration. So now I should finally be able to unite these front lines. And you guys are gonna focus on just... Are you kidding? Whatever. I'll just have them do that. And we're just gonna stroll into Berlin. All 5,000 provinces of it. Yeah, I've taken less than 100,000 casualties. They've taken almost 2 million. Oh, Lord. And we're about to cut off all of Hinterpommern. Just take it all, please. All those delicious victory points. All right, my super division's next objective is going to be to cut Germany in half. Go to the Rhineland, which is basically just victory point hell. And you know what? It's so cheap to conquer them in time-wise. Might as well declare war on Liechtenstein. Why not? Maybe I'll make a big Liechtenstein if I can get to them before I kill Germany, which I probably will be able to. The German soldiers throwing their lives on the line to protect Liechtenstein, but it's not working. Okay, now, what do I need? I need Slovakia. So all this was for Slovakia and this little sliver of Austria. Isn't that cool? That's, of course, not all we're gonna do. There we go. This is what I did with Germany. We made Liechtenstein great again. We made whatever this is. And Vril New Ordenstadt's still here. But, most importantly... Yep. The Turks are back in Berlin, baby. Or, it's 1930. I guess it would be for the first time. I guess let's go after the Russians, because nothing can really stop us at this point. There we go. I hope everyone got there in time. Everyone did get there in time. Let's go into Russia. Yeah, this is not going to take long. And barreling into Moscow, my G units go. And that's not it, but it's close. I think Russia's on their last leg, so I'm just gonna sneak up into Petrograd. And there goes Russia. Now let's see, what do I need? This is what happened. This is my interpretation of the map. But me and Mr. Pavel Bermont Avalov have come to a little agreement because he knows that I could absolutely slap him around and I could destroy his government with a snap of my fingers. Me and the AI, because the AI is known for accepting deals, we made a deal. So if I gave him all of the parts of Russia I didn't need, he would give me all of the Islamic lands that I needed. Isn't that neat? It's a new feature they added in this mod. It's called the State Transfer Tool. Oh, I missed one. A little booger right there. Yeah, we made a deal. They get to keep Moscow, and it's a great deal, actually. It's actually maybe the best deal ever made. Ever made, folks. Nobody makes deals better than me, mashallah. Anyway, we are not even close to being done yet. We need to... a Apparently, look at Mexico. We need to go after, yeah, let's get it over with. Let's go after France. They're lined up on my border anyway. I don't trust them very much. Your guys' goal is going to be to get to there. Your guys' goal is just going to be to sit here. The war will probably be over before they get over here, but I'm going to put forts down anyway. You already have an order, so go, go, and go. Yeah, I don't think France is going to do too well. And can we get this big encirclement? It's about the little things in life, or in this case, the really, really big things, aka this encirclement. Yeah! Look at all those troops. And we took Paris without me even noticing. Yeah, goodbye, France. There we go. And here we are. So, as you can see on my map, this part of Spain is left alone, but we do take like half of France. I divvied up the rest between my puppets, and now the Islamic International is pretty large. But we're not done, because we need to go after Andorra, we need to go after Portugal, and then we can continue our focus tree. Alright, you guys shouldn't have a big fleet. You guys have a big fleet. There we go. And now it's time for, I think, the last war that could give us any bit of trouble whatsoever. And it's the British War. If this naval invasion is difficult, it's going to be very sad. Yep. On their little adventure they go. And we've taken a port. That means it's time to ferry over the really good divisions, and that means the war is over. If these divisions get across, the war is over. The war was probably over before it even begun, but you know, I like to have hope for my enemies. And there they go. That was simple and easy. Gibraltar, Cyprus, Somaliland, Seychelles, which I forgot to mention, Mauritius, which I forgot to mention, the Maldives, which is important, I forgot to mention it. I don't know about Diego Garcia in them, Nigeria, and the Gambia. And I believe that's unironically it. So yeah, it may look a little goofy, but this is the closest thing to the map I can get to. Anyway, let's see what's next. Past the Indus? No, let's liberate the Uyghurs first. You've been wanting to join my faction for so long, but unfortunately, it's time for you to join the Islamic Soviet. There goes Xinjiang. I'm not giving them anything. They couldn't kill them in like the 10 years they were fighting. They don't deserve any of it. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna bother with making individual front lines. I'm just gonna make them do the garrison order again. God, imagine being a country with thousands of years of history and you're just getting fucking dunked on by a garrison order. I would cry. The only one that have a lot of divisions is Israel. So I'm just gonna garrison them to death again. Everyone except for Israel. For Israel, I'll actually draw a line. There we go. And now we just set up a little front line with Bene Israel, and they should be equally as easy. Yep. Alright, now we're going to fight. And there goes the Bengal Sultanate. Even though I don't need all of it, I'm gonna take all of it so the borders look better with like Yunnan and such. Because for some reason Yunnan is on this map. I don't know why. If you know what Islamic dynasty ruled Yunnan, let me know, because I have no idea. Why aren't you advancing? You have them on the run. Come on, go. And we officially have, well, besides Tibet, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 justifications to do. I can't believe I have to go to fucking Australia, but I need West Papua. And I'm sorry, Malaysia. You really helped me, and you're still trading with me all the rubber in the world, because you have all the rubber in the world. You have over 1,000. Unfortunately, you are Muslim, so you're gonna have to be absorbed into the communist empire. I'm sorry. Would you look at that? The first country able to stop my advance. Oh wait, never mind. They got encircled. It's over. And into Indonesia we go. Oh, advanced landing craft. That came a little too late, but okay. Just have fun now, little troopers. That's what war's about. It's having fun. And we need all of this land. This land is my land. This land's not your land. There's a lot of lands out there, and a good chunk of them are mine, actually. And with that, our last conquest is finally done. And there we go. We took all the lands ever controlled by Islam. Oh, wait. Ah, shit. I forgot about Australia. Well, I mean, God, I guess we're just gonna have to... Achoo! Oh. Look at that. By golly, we've done it. From Iceland to West Papua, we have taken all the lands Islam has ever controlled. And it only took like 7 hours exactly. So, yeah. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. Here's the Islamic International. Here are my division templates. This is my normal cavalry division, and then this is my super duper motorized division that just tore through everything. But yeah, if you want to see more Collapsing World in the future, let me know. Let's hit 1,000 likes and I'll get it to you as soon as possible. And yeah, I'll see you later.